This is an ABC News special report.
Good day, everyone. I'm Amy Robach here with TJ Holmes, and we are coming on the air with somber news from Buckingham Palace. Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96. She was, of course, a symbol of strength and resolve for generations. She was an influential global presence for decades and, of course, Britain's longest ruling monarch, the world's second longest ruling monarch in history. Her reign spanning 70 years. We just received a tweet from the royal family saying the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow.
This, of course, something that has been a great subject, her health over the past several years, and certainly this year as well. We just saw her celebrate 70 years, the Queen's Jubilee, something we had never seen before, that a monarch serving 70 years there. But this statement now follows an earlier statement, Robach, that we got from the palace, which was very rare and very concerning to a lot of people, that they said that there was a concern, or doctors had concern about her health, and that she was under medical supervision. People who have watched the palace for years and years know that that was almost an unprecedented statement for them to put out, and because of that, there was a lot of concern about her health. She had been on summer break at her palace there, her castle in Balmoral, her home in Scotland. Her kids are there. Prince Charles is there, Princess Anne, Prince Edward, Prince Andrew, they're there. Prince William did get in a short time later. We're told Prince Harry is on his way, but we also, Robach, saw the last time a public image of her was just on Tuesday.
That's right. She appointed the new prime minister there, Liz Truss, and the other reason why people were concerned, there was a scheduled meeting with top ministers. It was postponed yesterday, doctors urging the Queen to get rest. Her health had been a growing concern since she was hospitalized in London, you may remember. Back in October, there was a bout with COVID in February. She also missed the opening of Parliament in May for only the third time. And the Queen did turn 96 in April, and we all remember the celebratory Platinum Jubilee back in June. You're looking there, by the way, at a live shot of the Union Jack, now flying at half staff, and certainly a much different crowd forming there near Buckingham Palace. Typically, we see notices. Sometimes we see births, and this time we're expecting to see, of course, the announcement of the death of the Queen being placed at the gates of both Buckingham Palace and Balmoral as well, so we are monitoring those gates as well. We know that our Maggie Rulli has been on the ground there in Scotland, reporting the very latest as we first got word about the Queen's failing health. So Maggie, give us a sense of what things are like there and what you've learned.
Yeah, Amy and TJ, like you guys have said, there have been so many concerns, but I think for people hearing the news for the first time right now, we're in shock. It's almost hard to imagine a world without Queen Elizabeth. She has been such a constant for the past 70 years. Her face on coins, on stamps, just written into the fabric of British culture. But it's more than that. The entire world knows Queen Elizabeth. The vast majority know her as the British monarch, their only British monarch. So today is the end of an era. Today is the end of the second Elizabethan age. And it's hard to overstate just how important this moment is, how historical this moment is. You know, the three of us, we were all there at the Platinum Jubilee. I think that's when I really felt and saw firsthand what the Queen means to this country. The Queen is country. So to lose her today, it's losing a sense of your identity. And I think going forward, not only will there be shock, it is quickly turning to grief, not just here in the UK, but around the world.
And you mentioned there, Maggie, shock and grief. This is a 96-year-old woman whose health has been obviously talked about for some time. She started using a cane. But again, she made it through that bout of COVID earlier this year. And again, at the Jubilee, there were moments, and as we share pictures here, Balmoral, we talk about where she is now, this home that many people, as I bring in our ABC News contributor, Robert Jobson, who's at Buckingham Palace for us. Robert, I actually want to tell you, we heard you in our ear a short time ago. We heard you talking to your sources. And even though she's 96, her health has been a concern for a while, to hear you say the words that your source had told you she's gone, still in some way that's shocking and sends chills.
Well, it's a deeply sad day for the people of Britain and the people of the Commonwealth, indeed, for the world, because, you know, this is an incredible lady that carried out her duty all her life, and in fact was doing her duty swearing in the new Prime Minister just a couple of days ago, which just shows you the type of incredible person that she was. But now the machinations of the constitution of this country now get into play. There is the Prince of Wales now is the King and Camilla is the Queen Consort. The situation is going to unfold over the next few days where the Queen's body will be moved to Holyrood in Edinburgh, and then there'll be a service at St Giles Cathedral. And then the body will be brought down to, it's quite hard actually even saying it, but be brought down to London for the ceremony that will take place here. So we've got 10 days of mourning before the funeral, but this country and the world is in mourning now. And it's we can only reflect on what was a truly incredible reign from an amazing person who was the epitome of duty and dedication of service.
Well, Robert, we know that we will be checking in with your expertise as to what is going to happen over the next few days, but we're showing you here. This is the official royal family website, and you can see now it has gone black with Queen Elizabeth II's birth date in 1926 all the way to her death today in 2022. This website actually even crashed earlier today following the news of the Queen's health concerns. When people went on to check on the Queen and to see what the royal family was saying, an error message actually appeared on the screen reading Gateway timeout, but you can see now the website turning black in honor of Queen Elizabeth II. And of course, we know she was queen for more than half a century, 70 years to be specific. Queen Elizabeth II reigned over a rapidly changing country. The last days of what was once a vast empire, she weathered scandals, both personal and professional, that would threaten the future of the monarchy. But through it all, she ruled with a steady hand and a sincere devotion to the British people. That affection was mutual, a connection that captured so many times that why today Great Britain is a nation in mourning as we see those crowds gather at Buckingham Palace.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.